Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Demon Deacons offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? Completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Vic. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Florida State's offense will go to work. time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Under fire. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. And the Seminoles are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Noles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wake. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Castellanos. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. Oh, he got loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Noles will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Florida State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, what a move to get room.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vick. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Man, that's a really nice job executed by this offense. Third down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch. And the
pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Now third and goal, and top yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone over.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To throw, it's Castellanos. Oh, they're after him! And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Bears the pressure. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Vick. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Here's a heat. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the quarterback goes down at... Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blackwell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him over.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Got a man. It's White. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He's going to take off. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Mays. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Makes the grab. It's Claiborne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Got it in the middle. It's Vic. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going to run it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They take the lead with the 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends. Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Right on the money. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The Seminoles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's White. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's gotten the first down. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Castellanos. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. The Noles line it up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown Noles! They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
He wants to throw it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. He'll work his way down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. The RPO fired complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pulls it in. It's White. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put the guy in that slot position.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Noles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be fit.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative.
Got enough space. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And they get it in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
No gain on the play.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hernandez. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Pocket breaking down. QB got it himself. Good run on the way, and he slides to avoid the hit. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.